What's up, beautiful people? Oh my God. Today has been a rough day for me as a business owner and entrepreneur. Okay? I ain't even put no lipstick on for y'all today. I got Vicks Vapor Rub on my throat because I'm not feeling well. And I'm just on here to share a learning experience with you guys. Today at Melvira's Hair Studio, we decided that we were going to have an Empire watch party. For you Empire fans out there and Star fans, this was a very big day. So we organized it and, have been promoting it the past couple of weeks. This is the first time ever that I have had an event flop on me. Like, legit, ever. Any event that I have put on is decent and in order. And uh, today is the first time that I have kind of given the ball to other people to help make things happen. And I feel like I dropped the ball because things just did not turn out right. And it was a learning experience. So, not knocking anybody, but it just goes to show when it comes to delegating responsibilities, you have to stay on top of it even though you delegate it out. Because at the end of the day, it is your business's name on that event, is your name and your reputation on the line. Nobody else is going to get a horrible backlash if things don't go right. Nobody else is going to be embarrassed or as embarrassed as you are whenever you have people show up to your event and then leave because the television isn't working. So, to make a long story short, this is just a venting video. I am getting on here to just talk about the situation that has happened today at my salon in hopes of somebody else, Dina, in hopes of somebody else learning from my mistakes or our mistakes as a team. And so, like I'm saying, I'm not playing the blame game or anything because I know some of my stylists involved in this are going to be watching. And we do have to hold each other accountable. And we do have to be real and honest with one another when we're holding each other accountable. And so I have to say, this is what happened, people. We scheduled a party at our salon, a watch party for people to come through and watch Empire and Star. Something really simple just to invite the community out. And they showed up. We only had about 4 people show up, thank God. And we made the mistake of not making sure that our television was working properly before the show came on. And then usually when we have an event like this, I am usually so on top of things. I've been accused of micromanaging plenty of times, but it's in cases like this, when stuff like this happen, and it's like, I need to micromanage because if not, like, things are going to go down the drain if I don't. But at the same time, you have to learn to trust your people. So I got sick today. My allergies have been killing me softly ever since last night, the day before that. And so at least I thought it was allergies, but shoot, I had a straight up fever this morning and I ended up canceling my clients halfway through the day. And I get a call while I'm sleeping, and one of my stylists calls me and says, "Hey, I've got bad news. The TV fell and broke." All I could say was, "Let me call you back." I think I said, "What the F, Mom?" I don't know. I was halfway asleep because I really wasn't feeling well. But I think I started to say it. I don't know. I'm sure I'm gonna talk to her about it tomorrow. I'm like, did I cuss at you? But like, it's electronic that costs like $200. So it's like, we don't got no insurance on that. You know what I mean? So show your feet. What crazy troll are you? Talking about show your feet. Anyway, let me not acknowledge the trolls. Y'all don't know what a troll is. It's somebody that gets on your line and just be talking stupid. And somebody just got on here talking about show your feet. Like, you show your feet. Get the hell up off my page. My channel. Ain't got nothing else to do with his life. Anyways, I got sick today, so I left a little bit early. And I got the call that the television broke. And I was like, I swear it's like whenever I have a big event going on at the salon and I leave, the devil gets to work. And he like, oh, she thinks she gonna go to the Voice and sing and be happy and merry. I'll fix that heifer. Then there was some confusion when I went to go try out for the Voice. Another time, something else happened. I go out of town, I come back, a chair or something is broke or something crazy. This time I'm sick. I go home and a flat screen television is busted when I return. There's nothing nobody can do about it. I do have property insurance for the salon. Unfortunately, when you get the $1,000 deductible, you have to have at least $1,000 worth. No, it's not that. When you have $1,000 deductible, it means that you have to pay the first $1,000, and then the insurance will pay the rest. So, trying to get a cheaper bill for my insurance or property insurance, you get the higher deductible so that you don't have to you know, pay a high monthly bill. But that's one lesson I learned. Don't always think that it's better to get the highest deductible on your insurance, because if and when something goes wrong, are you really going to have $1,000 laying around to replace your $200 to $300 television? And it doesn't even make any sense to pay that deductible. Like, you might as well just go buy the new TV. I'm hurt because this is the television that I use to teach my classes. So before I teach another class, now I've got to get another television. And it is not anybody's fault. From what my stylists tell me, the television just tipped over on its own. I find that so very hard to believe. But it is what it is. A client confirmed it, and so did other stylists. So it is what it is. We can't do anything about that. So anyways, the television broke. Luckily, one of the other stylists decided that, you know what, I'm going to bring a spare TV just in case. By the grace of God, she did that, because there was no way in the world we would have continued to have that party if she did not bring that extra TV. And then at first this morning, I'm like, why'd she bring an extra TV? We already got a TV. Thank God she did. She really saved the day with that one. So then we get there. People start showing up. I get up there about 6 o'clock to kind of help out with things and everything. And we have people show up. We only have 4 people show up, which at first I was like, all right, we promoted. But, it was just a little something to welcome people into the salon. And one of my stylists downloaded the Fox Now app so that we could watch Empire on that. But then we didn't realize you needed to actually have a cable sign in to watch the new episodes or something like that. And so right in front of our guests, we can't get the TV to work. Oh my God. You talking about embarrassment. Embarrassment. If I could do it in sign language, I would. I hate putting on ghetto fabulous events. I hate when I go to other people's events and they don't have their stuff together, because it's like you might as well have not even invited nobody if you wasn't going to put the time and effort into it. And we wasted these people's time. They missed the first 30 minutes of Empire and had to drive back home to their houses to watch it. And so it was just like, this is super embarrassing. Luckily one of the dudes that came, I went to one of his events before, and he had an issue, and I ain't give him a hard time. So I feel like, what, you never know when the shoe is going to be on the other foot. So don't give people a hard time, because a couple years ago when I went to his event, had I shown my tail about oh, this is unprofessional and da 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 da, he could have did the same thing to me today when he came to support my event, and it was not put together well. So another big lesson I have learned is when you have an event, way before the event starts, I'm like 24 hours, you need to plug up everything and make sure that it works. And I think this is a very, very valuable learning lesson for me and my stylist. I've learned that even when I delegate stuff out, I need to have them double, triple, quadruple check it and really stay on top of things. Um, because if you don't, and you are the business owner, your reputation is on the line with every single thing that the people do that are working with you. So anyway, our people ended up leaving the event. They was so agitated with us. They was nice, but they was like, oh, they was legit agitated with us because they missed the first 30 minutes of Empire. We went out, we got cake, we got popcorn, sodas, and all of this stuff. So now we got all this extra food that we got to give out to clients tomorrow. I am just like, oh my God. I'm overworking myself as a business owner. I'm realizing that I need to have systems in place so that people will have a guideline to follow, because your stylist or employees or independent contractors, what have you, are not going to know how to move like you move. So you have to put it on paper for them so that they know everything from doing consultations to how to properly plan an event and make sure that people are going to show up and that everything is working properly for them. So even though this was a very much so extremely embarrassing moment for me, I'm grateful that only 4 people showed up. And this will not happen again. Not on my watch. We will cancel 24 hours ahead before I am embarrassed like this again. I have stressed myself out to the point of sickness before throwing events and making sure that they are magnificent. Ain't that how the French people say it? But anyway, I just, I bummed out on doing my video yesterday because I just wasn't feeling well. Oh, wait, no, we did do the video. We did Touchy Tuesday. And my video before that, when I actually did my niece's hair, I just learned that you can get in trouble with YouTube. Like copyrights or like sponsorship. I was doing a video about product, and they took it down. And I didn't know they did that. I just kept seeing the video, but when I send people to it, they can't get to it and all this other stuff. And I'm like, they need to give us some rules. Shoot. I didn't know I couldn't do that. So anyway, our MHS Empire watch party was a flop today. And it was a flop because I was not in the capacity to stay on top of things, because I felt horrible. I had a fever. I came home. I laid down. I was supposed to go to the doctor, but I'm like, the doctor costs money, so let me lay my butt down for a little bit. And once I laid down and took some medicine, I began to feel better. So I think I just needed to get some rest because I'm really running myself ragged. But yeah, that's all we can do is learn from our mistakes. Like I said, the next time, 24 hours ahead of time, if you are throwing an event, make sure you have reliable, honest people. Make sure you follow up with your people. Make sure you test everything out before the event takes place so that you won't be embarrassed in front of your people. Make sure you go through the event with whoever you put in charge of it so they can say, all right, D, this is what we're going to do. Bam, 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 bam. I already got this, da, 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 you know. And don't try to take on everything yourself. So this is a illustration of me trying not to be superwoman and do everything myself. So I'm trying to learn how to delegate, but I think I've got to learn how to do it properly and look for the right things. So we had a party flop and a broken TV now, and the insurance doesn't cover it. And we've got a handful of embarrassment. For me, anyway. I know other people may not be taking it that serious, but I put pride into everything that I do. You know, I don't like to half-ass anything. So anyways, that's my vent for the day. Learn from my mistakes. If you have any comments, concerns, or critiques, please list them down below in the comments. If you know me, come and talk to me in person. Message me, call me, whatever. Shout out to my stepmoms and my pops though for coming through with the direct TV password so we could actually get logged on after 30 minutes of trying. I just really wish that I knew that the password didn't work ahead of time so I could have been asked them for the password, or I wouldn't even have taken the first route that we determined anyway. All in all, my stylist and I are still a team, and we are going to learn from these mistakes, and we're going to grow. Because that's all you can do. Take a licking and keep on ticking, as my mama used to say. So I still don't feel well, and I got to go to work tomorrow. So I'm about to drink this sinus sleepy time tea and take a hot shower and wrap up in a bunch of covers and try to sweat this stuff out before tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. And hopefully I'll be feeling well enough tomorrow to do a video. So it's only been 2 days I've skipped since I've determined that I'm going to do this 365-day channel. So you got the 1 day where Arena's video wouldn't post because I crossed some guidelines. And then there was 1 day when I think I was just like super tired or something. And I didn't feel like being on camera. And then yesterday, my allergies, I would have been on camera sneezing like every 2 seconds. So I was like, can't do it. Tired. Nope, not going to do it. And so I almost didn't do it tonight, but I said, come on, you can't skip 2 days in a row. So anyway, it is what it is. Y'all have a great day and tune back in mañana.